Dereta, dereta, dereta. Stoppa, stoppa, stoppa. Muokere, muokere. Hop, 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 hop. Non muova. Ah, l'asparagus.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Stephanie and I have another video for you guys. So I was wanting to talk about basically how many exams do you have in PA school? For those of you that are wondering about how many exams do we have in PA school. So I just want to talk about that. I know when I was applying to PA school, when I got accepted to PA school, that was something I always wondered about because I know that didactic year is really hard, and to be honest with you guys, it's really hard. It's been very hard for me. Now I can only speak for myself because some other PA students can say something else, but for me it's been very hard, it's been very stressful, and so I always wondered about how many exams do you have? How many exams do PA students have a week? So for me, I usually tend to have, like guys, one exam or more per week. My school does something differently. I don't know if other PA schools do this, but we have Black Monday, where we have 4 exams on a Monday. So that's why it's called Black Monday. And it's called Black Monday because the 4 classes that we're tested on are basically the main classes or the main bulk of what PA school is. We are tested on our ICM class, which is our Introduction to Clinical Medicine class, our Pharmacology class, our Pathophysiology class, and then the Patient Encounter class. So Black Monday, Black Monday really depends on what module we are in. So for example, my first semester I had my this semester, I mean second semester, my first module was my GI module. So that was 4 weeks. So in 4 weeks we had, on that 5th week we had the exam on Black Monday. So we were tested on pathophysiology for GI, ICM for GI, all drugs that had to do with pharmacology, with GI, and then our patient encounter exam also. So usually on those weeks it tends to be the hardest because I have 4 exams on Monday, and then sometimes there was some weeks where I would have 4 exams on Monday, and then I had my anatomy exam on Wednesday that same week, and then I had my cadaver lab exam on Thursday that same week. So I know those weeks were very, excuse my language, but they're very hellish. It was really difficult because I was running on very low sleep. I was stressed out. Everybody around me was stressed out. All my classmates were stressed out. There were several times where I broke down and cried, and I told myself I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this, because I was just so stressed out. But it's really interesting to see that what you can do under stress, you can do it. Specifically, if you have people around you that are going through the same thing, it's like we push each other to be able to cross that finish line, to be able to take those exams and to be able to survive. And so, yeah, so honestly, guys, almost every week we have an exam. So for example, if I had four exams on a Black Monday and I didn't have my anatomy exam that week, then the following week I would have my anatomy exam. And then after that, I would have my cadaver exam. And then after that, I would have my CLS exam, which is my clinical lab science exam, which is where we learn how to read labs, etc. And so, yeah, you honestly will have an exam every week, if not one exam, more than one exam. And if not more than 2 exams, 4, 5, 6 exams every week. So I just want to talk to you about that. I'm not trying to scare you guys, because you will adapt to it. I have adapted to it and I've prepared myself for it. At the beginning of the semester, at the beginning of my first didactic year, it was really stressful. I would get test anxiety really bad. Specifically, if I took one exam on the Black Monday, I took my first exam and I thought it went horribly bad. It would ruin my entire day. So then I would take my second exam. Since I felt like I didn't do well my first exam, it just crushed my morale and I did horrible on the rest of the exams. But thankfully, I felt a lot better my second semester. I was able to overcome that test anxiety a lot more, and I got A's in my classes, thankfully, the second semester, something I didn't do my first semester. So yeah, be expected to have at least one exam every week in PA school, if not more. That is just how PA school is. Like they say, PA school is basically a med school crash course, because you're learning a lot of information in a small amount of time. It really is a small amount of time. For the modules, for example, for our musculoskeletal module, we only had 2 weeks for our musculoskeletal module. So we had 2 weeks for that, where we learned in those 2 weeks how to diagnose a patient with musculoskeletal problems, how to treat them, etc. We went over rheumatology, and we went over all that in 2 weeks, and that includes pathophysiology, the drugs also, muscle relaxants, etc. That was in just 2 weeks. So of course you're having exams every week. So yeah, that was just my video about my experience of how many exams we have every week, how many exams you will have in PA school. Probably, like I said, once again, 1 exam or more every week. So make sure you're prepared for that, but it's definitely doable, guys. And the people that surround you, your classmates, you guys will motivate each other to be able to pass these exams and to be able to overcome all this anxiety, specifically if you have multiple exams in a week. I remember I had, like I said, 7 exams. No, I'm lying, guys. I had 6 exams in a week. I had 4 exams that Black Monday, and then Wednesday I had 1 exam, and then that Thursday I had another exam. So yeah. Well, thanks guys for watching my videos. I hope you guys enjoy my videos. If you guys have any questions for me, make sure you comment below or send me an email. I always read all my emails and then the lovely comments you guys leave for me. And if you guys like my videos, make sure you like them or subscribe. Thanks for watching my videos, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.